Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sahaja Yoga online program. My name is David, and tonight we'll be talking about what is meditation. So, if you are coming for the very first time, we would like to invite you to attend the introduction class. So, there are two links on the description below so that you can find some information about Sahaja Yoga. Then you have the introduction done by Srimataji. That's the founder of Sahaja Yoga. And you also get like some more information of how to do the first meditation is the realization exercise. Okay, so we are going to start by talking a little bit more about what's meditation, and I will show the vignette then. Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's meditation. Meditation, it's actually the state of thoughtless awareness. So meditation means that you're completely thoughtless. So it's the state of mental silence. So what the psychologists they say that's a self-talk. So that's when our mind is very active. And I will show some research, some very interesting research from Dr. Ramesh Manocha from the book Silence Your Mind. And he did extensive research about meditation, and I will show it to you right now, and how actually our thoughts can be compared to waves, like a frequency waves. And you show here, for example, and this is the usual mental activity. As I've mentioned, the psychologists they say that we have 300 to 1,000 thoughts per minute, and as he represents here, we have a wave. So a wave starts, so it's one thought. And when it's actually finishing, when it's actually disappearing, another thought comes. And you can see when we start getting a little bit more stressed, when we start getting a little bit more agitated, we get to the state where more thinking than usual. So we start really accelerating the amount of thoughts that we have, and also the frequency that they come. And then in states of before an exam or after some accident, it's a state of deep stress, as you can say. So more thinking comes than ever before. So you have in this graph, you show a lot of waves coming, a lot of thoughts coming in a very short period of time. And then we also have the state, for example, when we go on holidays, it's the less thinking than usual, let's say, state. So when you go on holidays, perhaps you are on the beach, you're in the nature. So then the amount of thoughts in a specific amount of time, it's less, but it doesn't cease. And then what happens with meditation? So meditation, as I've mentioned, is this state of mental silence. So as you can see here, these lines here. So this, as you can see, it's a few thoughts separated by short space of non-thought, partially silent. So this is with the start of practicing of Sahaja Yoga and meditation, your mind starts to get quieter and quieter. And then you get to that state where you have two or three thoughts separated by longer spaces of non-thought and mostly silent, until you can get to a state of no thinking activity, completely silence. And that's a very beneficial state for your system, for your body, and for your mind, because our mind as you might have realized, is never stopping. So it's very important that we have that moment to calm down and stop our thoughts. So, also to explain about meditation, I'll bring an explanation by Srimataji Nirmala Devi. And it's always good to listen to Srimataji because her voice emanates vibrations. And this is something that really helps us achieving this state of meditation. So I'll show you a video now.
You don't have to do anything. You just get into it. When the Kundalini crosses over this center, immediately you become thoughtlessly aware. That's a state when you are in the present, neither in the future, not in the past. And then the growth, spiritual growth starts working it out. And suddenly you will find one day that you have touched that depth of your divinity. You don't have to direct yourself at all. The Kundalini itself directs.
Does any sort of meditation work? Does it matter? Because
There are so many different forms of meditation. Does any sort of meditation work?
No, it does not. We do not meditate. We have to be in meditation. There's a difference between the two. You do not meditate before realization. After realization, you are in meditation. So you become thoughtlessly aware. So when you meditate in Sahaja Yoga, you become thoughtlessly aware, and then you start growing into a new awareness or a higher awareness, which you call as doubtless awareness. And that is how you start growing. So the meditation is that you get into meditation. You don't do meditation.
So in Sahaja Yoga, the most important, it's really, as Srimataji said, to be in meditation. So that's what we are going to start right now. So let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance. If you don't know, I'll just show an illustration of how you do it. You use both our hands. So to raise our Kundalini, we use our left hand, raise our left hand, and our right hand will rotate around it. And then we will spread the vibration. So just to show the illustration, but then we can do it together right now. And before we do that, we can sit comfortably and really take our time. And then we raise our Kundalini, raising our left hand and rotate our right hand around it. And on the top, we tie one knot first time and do a second time. And then we tie two knots. And then we do a third time. And now we tie three knots. Three. And now we'll spread these vibrations around our body as we call the bandhan. 7 times. Go back and count 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's now close our eyes. Open both our hands and place them on our lap. Let's start breathing deeply. Let's hold our breath for a few seconds and breathe out. Let's do it 3 times. Second time, now let's breathe in. We hold. Breathe out. Last time. Let's breathe in. hold. Let's breathe out. Okay, so let's now bring our left hand on our right swadhisthana. And I will show here our subtle body so that you know exactly where it should be placed. But it's at the height of our second chakra on the right side. And this is the center that is protecting our liver, that's associated to this organ. And it's very important for our attention, and it's very important to keep our meditation as silent as possible. So let's place our right hand there on our right swadhisthana, and let's here ask our Mother Energy, Kundalini, please, Mother Kundalini, purify my attention. Please, Mother Kundalini, purify my attention. If you feel that you have really a lot of thoughts, you can also use an ice pack on your liver. It really helps to keep your attention steady. Let's now bring our right hand back on our lap, and let's bring our right hand on our left heart. On our left heart is the source of our spirit. So once we focus on our spirit, it also helps to calm down our thoughts. Because our thoughts, they feed on to our false identities. And once we focus on our spirit, all the false ideas, they disappear from our subtle system. So let's here say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Let's now place our right hand on our forehead. This chakra is also very important to keep our minds clean and silent. This is the Akyurt chakra, or the sixth center. And here we can just say, Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone, and I forgive myself. Mother, I forgive everyone, and I also forgive myself. Now let's bring our right hand on the top of our heads, and we can massage the top of our heads. As we did in the exercise, in the first exercise of self-realization, We can just massage the top of our heads to help our attention to stay there so that we can enjoy the state of meditation. And now we can bring our right hand back on our lap, and let's keep the attention on the top of our head, and let's try not to think. Let's stay in meditation. If any thoughts come to our attention, we can simply say, not this, not this. We can now check our vibrations. With our right hand, we can bring on top of our heads the right hand a little bit above our heads, and we can try to feel if a cool breeze or a hot breeze is flowing through the top of our heads. Let's now try with our left hand. It can be a little bit closer, it can be a little bit further away. It's a very subtle sensation, but it's very important to feel the vibrations so that we can understand ourselves. Later, we will explain you a little bit how the vibrations are connected to our subtle system and how we can help to clear the subtle system by using vibrations. Okay, so now I'll play a song to you, and we keep on meditation, always trying to be in the silent state. Jago, 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 Kundalini ma karo sape kripa jago Kundalini ma karo sape kripa Sahasrara mein aake Sahasrara mein aake छू ही लाएंगे वो हमारा समा जगो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा जगो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा मूलाधार में तू बैठी हो माँ सारियों से तुम सोए हुए मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ सारियों से तुम सोए हुए इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको इच्छा हुई पाले तुझको हासिल हो तुम जागो कुंडलिनी माँ जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा सहस्रारा में आके सहस्रारा में आके तू ही लाएंगे वो हमारा समा जगो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा जगो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सापे कृपा करो सापे कृपा करो सापे कृपा So now we can slowly open our eyes And we can together raise our kundalinis and give ourselves abundance. And then we spread our energy around our bodies 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so yeah, it was great meditation. So I hope you had the chance to experience this mental silence. We have sessions next week and the weeks after, more about details on how we can actually keep this state of meditation for longer, and we can increase these gaps between both our thoughts. So what's important that we always ask everyone who attends our sessions is to meditate at home. And meditate at home, you just need really to keep the attention at the top of your head and to stay completely thoughtless. So if you know you can raise your kundalini, give yourself abundance, and sit in a quiet place in your house, and try to meditate 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening, and make this experiment. So I think it's a powerful one, and you feel the benefits in a very short time. So we also have in the link in the description below, there's a link for the beginner's kit. And the beginner's kit has a lot of information about meditation and how to meditate at home. And it's also very good for you to keep also updated in the knowledge of Sahaja, because there is a lot of knowledge as well. We have also our WhatsApp group. There is a link for our WhatsApp group, again, in the description, and there's a lot of information there, so feel free to join. It's a very nice group, and thank you very much, for taking the time to join us in this meditation. It was a pleasure to be with you, and was very good to stay in meditation together, because when we meditate together, the meditation is stronger. So this is also very important that Sahaja Yoga, it's a collective thing. So it works together better than if you do on your own. So I hope to see you next Thursday here on YouTube. And thank you very much again. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.